What's up, everybody? It's that Marine Police guy. Again, second video. I'm definitely going to have to come up with a better name than that, but we're working on it. Anyways, I just want to make this quick little video, and I was thinking to myself, while we were at Baskin Robbins, I was like, I want to talk about military versus police. And this is going to be a short video. It's not going to be super long, but if you're 21, if you're like 18 to 21, and I say 18 to 21 specifically, I'm going to tell you in a minute, but if you're 18 to 21, you're deciding, do you want to be somebody in the military, a soldier, Marine, seaman, airman, or do you want to be a police officer, right? You want to, be sworn, you want to swear in and be in the line of duty and stop bad guys. Which one is better? And I want to go on the record and say I've been in the military. I was in the Marines when I joined when I was 19 years old. Recruiter hit me up on Facebook, and I left just to get out of my state, just got to Mississippi. I'll go, whatever. Ended up doing pretty good, at least at boot camp. Ran a 1940 mile, 3 mile. I did pretty good. 6 years later, now it's 8 years later. I'm out. I'm in the IRR, and I plan on going to OCS in May. Hopefully, I'll be class at 249. I graduate college. I graduate my cybersecurity degree in this December, and I'll be going. And I was reservist too. So it's been 8 years. It's finna hit 8 in December. Yeah, this December is gonna hit 8. But anyways, then I became police officer when I was 21. So 21. So I've been a police officer for over 5 years now. I just turned 27 last month. So now I've been a police officer for over 5 years. And with that being said, I can only speak for a reserve component of the military, specifically the Marines, but military in general, because regardless if you're Marines or active duty, I still know how it works active duty because my friends were active duty and we talk to each other and stuff all the time. So I still know how it works. It's not like I'm oblivious. Oh, you're reserved, so you never talk to any of your active duty friends. Like, that's not how life works, right? Anyways, so if I had to pick, I want to say this, and I want to be nice about this. If you want to get paid good, again, this depends on where you live, but overall, if you want to get paid good, I would be a police officer. Now I know what some of you finna say. Police don't get paid that good. Maybe where you live, but for the most part, police officers do get paid pretty good. I would look up, see how much you get paid. Especially go to USA jobs. You can be a federal police officer. Now, if to be an investigative agent was an 1811 series of jobs, you do have to have a bachelor's degree. To be like FBI, CIA, diplomatic security service, and what I want to do, postal inspector, you do have to have a bachelor's degree, but you can still do like Amtrak police or border patrol. You get paid like Secret Service, they start off at $77K. So police officers get paid good. Now military personnel, not so good. Unless you're an officer, unless you're a commissioned officer, you're getting paid good. You're a commissioned officer or a warrant officer, but to be a warrant officer, you need to at least be an E6 or gunny at that point, and then it takes a while. You got to do the testing and stuff. So that's not going to be the majority of people, right? We're talking about the vast majority of people, right? Also, it looks good because if you're active duty, they're paying for your stuff, BH and BS and all that stuff. So like they're paying for your stuff. You're in the barracks and stuff. You're like, oh, I ain't paying for nothing. Like, I ain't paying for nothing. They're paying for my bears. They're paying for my food. But see, here's the thing. At what cost? You're getting yelled at. You're PTing 4 a.m. in the morning. You're getting told what you can and can't wear. You might not rank up like you want to. If you get NJP, you're done. Like, I've seen people, you can go from corporal to or specialist or whatever, back down to PFC. You can be a gunny and go back down to sergeant. You have so many rules. Like, you can't grow a beard. You can't have your hair the way you want to. See, in the police world, sometimes you can get micromanaged, but the thing is, you can always go to the department that's 2 minutes away from you. Like where I live, I think it's like 10 departments, not counting federal, but just like regular departments you just go up to. Just like 10 departments around me. So if I didn't like one, I just go to the next one and get paid more, right? That's what I did. Well, I'll talk about that later. That's a story for another day. But yeah, like, and there's more room to grow as a police officer. Like, for example, don't get fooled by these schools. In the military, you go to these schools, right? But the thing is, you go to these schools like jump school and stuff, but the thing is, it doesn't correlate to the real world. It's not going to correlate unless you're like intelligence specialist or like cyber or something like that, IT, then you did good. Or like a corpsman or something like that. You can be like you can work in the hospital field, right? So some jobs, yeah, but the infantry jobs and stuff, not really, because you're gonna be a police officer anyways, right? So at that point, do you want to be like me and wake up at like 7 o'clock and go to work and get off at 4, 8-hour days, still shooting stuff? Like, it's not like you still shooting your gun. Actually, I would say I shoot more. I know I do. I shoot more than your military personnel, right? You go to the range, ARP range, you know, if you're a military, you know what that means. ARP. So you shoot once a year maybe, and you do pistol call, 2 rifle call, and pistol call. We're shooting like every week. We get to go to the range every week and just shoot, even while we're at work for some people, right? So we're not over here, like if I was a corporal, right? So I'm not over here. I didn't do that anyways, but hey, Private Smith, what the F? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, you stupid. Like, you see what, like, that's not happening. Like I'm a grown man. Don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? So you need to put that in consideration. As a police officer, for the most part, I've never seen that happen before. Waking up at 4, getting told what you can and can't wear off work. And yes, you're like, oh, the military, but you're off work, so why does it matter? Oh no, it still matters. While you're on that base, and even when you go off base, they still tell you what you can and can't wear. Oh, curfew? Oh, I almost forgot about that. Tattoos, you gotta have certain tattoos and stuff. Curfew, like, man, random taskers. Like, me personally, again, I love the army. Not the army, I'm sorry. I love the military to an extent, and I love policing. But if I had to choose, I did both. But if you had to go active in one, I would definitely say be a police officer. You're your own man. You're still sworn to protecting this country. You're not micromanaged for the most part. Some places do micromanage, but the micromanagement is different. You're not like, it's different. You have to, I can explain it, but if I explain it, you won't get it unless you do it like I did. I've done both. I'm doing both, right? So police and military. But I'm telling you, policing is better. You're not, for the most part, unless you're like, you do wake, some places do 6 to 6, don't get it twisted, but it's 6 to 6, 2 days on, 2 days off, every other weekend off. It's not waking up at 4 a.m. to go to PT and you're still in the motor pool at 1800 and you gotta do it for 5 days in a row. It's not the same. So now you're sleep deprived, right? Versus the police officer, the ones that do work 6 to 6, those guys, they are, guys that work for 410s, like 4 10-hour days. Unless you're those guys, you still get days off throughout the week. But I can go more into detail, but I just wanted to say, if you're thinking about being a police officer or a military personnel, me personally, police officer. I was 95% police officer. Military definitely has its perks, but police has got to the point where like even they pay for school and stuff like that. They have like these counter agreements with like universities in their cities. Like mine, for example, like they pay for 6 hours of school for free. So like even the school thing, VA and stuff, even that's like challenged these days, right? Because a lot of law enforcement agencies do that too. But I don't want to ramble on too long with this video, but that's all I want to say. If you want more details about some other things like that, I'll definitely do a video on that. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 100 subs. I want to keep making these type of videos, these law enforcement and police officer videos. So definitely subscribe and leave a like so people can find these videos. And I'll see y'all later. All right, peace.